Good evening and thanks for joining us here for News First at 10. I'm Nicole Vandeputty.
And I'm James Drum, and we begin tonight with some Iraq veterans speaking out against the war. They're part of a national organization, Veterans Against the Iraq War. And they're holding a demonstration all weekend at Acacia Park. For the details, let's head out to News First reporter Mark Hanrahan. Mark?
Yeah, James, for the past 2 days they've been setting up here at Acacia Park. They're not shy about expressing their views on the war in Iraq, but not everyone agrees with how they're doing it. On the corner of Bijou and Tejon, sitting 10 feet up on this mock guard tower.
We're watching over the community, just like we watched over Iraq.
Members of the organization Veterans Against the Iraq War,
not anti-war, we're pro-veterans,
are trying to spread a message.
It's our right to speak out against what we feel is wrong.
They want the war in Iraq ended and more.
1, withdraw all troops. 2, take care of veterans when they get home. And 3, pay reparations to the Iraqi people for the damage we've done to their country.
Mark Wilkerson, a Whitefield High graduate, served in Iraq back in 2003. But when he returned, he wanted out and went AWOL for a year and a half before spending 5 months in a military prison.
Based on what I saw there, experiences with raids and with the general treatment of the people, it seemed to me that we were not doing any good.
The other veterans here share his views, but their demonstration, which seemed to attract a lot of attention, is striking a nerve with some people.
All freedoms have limits.
This Marine colonel says what they're doing is wrong, not because they oppose the war, but because they're in uniform.
They are using the uniform to make their case, and under any calculus, that's wrong.
Right or wrong, these veterans argue wearing their old uniforms helps drive home their message.
There are a lot of veterans right now who are tired of seeing everything going on, and people need to speak with vets and listen to veterans because we have a lot to say.
Now, we should mention all the veterans that were part of that demonstration today are now out of the military. By the way, it's scheduled to continue tomorrow. James?
Okay, thanks so much, Mark.
In other news tonight, a group of local Iraq war veterans are speaking out against the war in a demonstration at Acacia Park. The veterans are with a national organization called Veterans Against the Iraq War. This demonstration, depicting soldiers in a guard tower, began on Friday and will go through the weekend. The veterans are calling for an end to the war, but they actually say their mission is threefold.
Withdraw all troops. 2, take care of veterans when they get home. And 3, pay reparations to the Iraqi people for the damage we've done to their country.
Now, coming up tonight at 10, a Marine colonel also speaks out. He's offended by this demonstration.
Up at Acacia Park in downtown Colorado Springs.
I was told when I first went we'd be there 3-4 months. We'd find Saddam, get him out, and we'd be home. Certainly, a lot of us didn't anticipate, especially from the onset, that it would be so ongoing, that it would cost not only so much money, but even more importantly, cost so many U.S. troops' lives.
Group representatives say about 800 former soldiers make up the Tower Guard. The group says it wants to raise awareness about the number of soldier suicides, cases of post-traumatic stress disorder, and other costs they believe soldiers are paying fighting in Iraq. They'll set up shop at Acacia Park through Sunday.